What's up, everybody? Hey, Richard. Good to see you, my brother. Hopefully, I've got my audio issues sorted out today. I think I figured it out, guys. If you were watching yesterday, while I was flying the Commander down to Key Largo, I had a little bit of a funk going on with my audio. Seems like the engine noise or the sim noise overall was louder than my voice. Whatever. I figured it out. I had a game capture along with blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I figured it out. Welcome back, guys. As the title suggests, no, this isn't clickbait. It sounds clickbaity as hell, but this is finally an update that I tested out this morning at like 6 in the morning. I couldn't believe it when I read it, and I'm like, nah. So I tested it. Guys, the Synaptic / iniBuilds A220 finally feels like it should have from day one. And I want to take some comments back when we get started, but we're going to do that in just a few moments. Guys, welcome aboard. We're here in Orlando, my home airport. We are in the iniBuilds A220. Please ignore the pink textures. That seems to be an issue with Sim Update 6 Beta and the latest variant of the aircraft. So just ignore that. We're not even going to go to the cabin today. So we're just going to focus on the nitty gritty. And we're going to give this bad boy or bad girl another shot, okay? I'm going to go to Atlanta with the new scenery from Orbx. Will my computer explode? I don't know. But if I suddenly go off the air, then you can probably guess that something happened. Moza Aviation, perfect timing. What's going on? I've got something for you guys over at Moza. Let me re-enable my other camera that I've been showcasing lately. Let's go here. Aha, hey, there we go. Right here. Moza AB6 with the MA3X side stick. We are going to be showcasing that today here. And I apologize, that camera angle kind of sucks over there on the side because I've got the microphone boom kind of blocking. I'll maybe readjust it once we get cruising. But guys, welcome aboard. By the way, we're checking out the Next Level Racing Flight Sim Pro. That is what I'm sitting on right now. That's what I've got my Moza base hooked up to. Anyways, enough of the chit chatter. We'll cover those add-ons and stuff in a little bit. You guys ready? Let's get this show on the road. I'm excited. Hopefully, you guys can see firsthand the performance improvements. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy powered on. First thing we'll do is we'll grab the GPU. Ground power unit never hurt anybody. All right, folks, let's start lowering the volume on the music a little bit. Richard saying I still love my business jets. Hey, man, I love my business jets too. We're going to treat this one like a modern ACJ, which I don't even know if they exist yet, but we'll pretend this is an ACJ. We're in Delta colors, by the way. Battery 1 and 2 online. We're going to go ahead and arm emergency lights. Seatbelt signs on. No personal electronic devices sign on. Nav light on. We're going to go ahead and connect the GPU. And then we're going to set our hydraulic pumps 3 alpha, 3 bravo, 2 bravo to auto. Everything else stays about the same, guys. This is the beauty of this airplane. Again, I haven't done a tutorial on it, but guys, check out Blue Games. Blue Games, if you guys haven't heard of him, big channel in the flight sim community. He put out a great tutorial on this aircraft. This airplane's very simple to use, very simple to fly, and makes life easy. By the way, I noticed that the camera's out of focus. Don't worry, folks. I will be fixing that hopefully very, very soon. I just want to focus on getting this thing started so that we can get in the air, okay? All right, so it looks like we've got ground power. If you saw my last stream featuring this airplane, you'll know that there's not much to do here in terms of IRS switches or knobs. We just sit back, let the aircraft go through its own power-up sequence. All of these avionics and LRUs, line replaceable units, have their own built-in tests. It's going to do its thing. We've got lightning strikes all around us, apparently. I heard that lightning. And guys, as you're watching, like I said yesterday, please let me know if my microphone's too low, if the sim audio is too loud. I want to make sure you guys get the optimal experience. And again, showcasing the improvements on the A220. Okay, looks like the FMS and the aircraft are powered on. Let's go to the pre-flight. And as per usual, this is a living, breathing electronic checklist. I don't really need the logo light, but sure. Let's go ahead and turn it on. And watch, I turned it on. And where is it? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where are you, you sneaky little devil? It's somewhere there. Now it's checked off, so I don't have to go pay attention to it. Forward cargo, low heat. Oh, that's a new one for me. Let's see if I can figure that one out. Equipment cooling, dome, blah, 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 probe heat. Yeah, whatever. I know. Let me try that. The inlet. No, it didn't like it. Oh, well. Oh, it's not going to let me cycle through until I do it. Wow, this is interesting. Let's go to normal. How about that? Yeah, we'll just do that, guys. Okay, this is a new one. They must have updated it again because that checklist looks different. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you my sim brief dispatch as per usual. And we are Delta 1793, some random number. MCO to Atlanta. We've got Huntsville as an alternate. Aircraft type, Bombardier CS300, aka Airbus 220. Yes, this is a Bombardier aircraft. We're cruising at 38,000. Mach 7.8. We've got 120 passengers. So we're going to do this rather quickly. We're going to go to flight plan. We're going to go to flight plan uplink, send. Yada, yada, yada. Now complete. Switch to your secondary. There you go. And then we're going to use our departure. I think we're expecting 3-5 left. Makes sense. We're right next to it. And Jimmy 4. Pain transition. I love the pain. Arrival is going to be Sith 3. Very common one, Star Wars themed. And we're using Sith. Lars. And it looks like 9 are right today. Sure. Pick up the ILS, even though the ILS is a little iffy on these airplanes. Apparently that's a real thing, by the way, if you didn't know that. So, yeah, what up, Flacco? Yeah, brother, thank you for confirming it sounds good. Again, I apologize for the lighting issues on the DSLR footage. I will be changing that here as soon as we get ready to push back. I just want to focus on getting this thing started so that we can spend most of our time in the air, trying out the aircraft and making sure everything works. Okay, folks? While we're doing this, let me pick up ATIS. It's important to see what the weather's like, even though we have a general idea. JG Pilot in the house. What up? Welcome, brother. Welcome to the future of Airbus. This is what I like about Airbus here. It's a Bombardier, but I'll acquiesce. I'll call it the Airbus, okay? But it's okay. You're switching seats to the Boeing. You're going to the Heavy very soon, my friend. Guys, JGG Pilot. Don't forget to check out his channel. He is the family and friend of our channel. He puts out tremendous amount of knowledge behind the Phoenix. Make sure you check his channel out. He's going to be flying the 777 soon, though, so hell yeah.
Altimeter 3018. Density altitude 1700 feet. ILS/localizer runway 36 left out of service. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read Becall runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Lima.
Okay, Lima.
Orlando International Airport.
1347.
1453 Zulu. Arriving runways 36 left, 35 right. Departing runways 36 right, 35 left.
Let's give him a holler. Get my boom mic for comms. That's good. And the ground will be on 1218. Okay, that's simple enough. JG Pilots. It's not an Airbus, it's a wannabe Airbus. Yeah, I know. That's why I still call it the Bombardier. I like to piss off the Airbus fans. Orlando clears. This is Delta 1793, Gate 30 with Lima requesting IFR Atlanta. Oh, JGG Pilot, you Boeing lover. You know you're a Boeing lover, okay? I don't care how much you try to hide it, how much you enjoy that little fancy side stick of yours.
Cleared to Hartsfield, Jackson, Atlanta via the GB4 departure, then is filed. Climb via the SID. Expect flight level 38010 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.4, squawk 4631. Expect runway 35 left.
Oh my god, you're making me laugh, brother. Alright, we're cleared to Atlanta via the Jimmy 4 SID. We'll climb via the SID. Expect flight level 38010 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.4, squawking 4631. Expecting 35 left for Delta 1793. I'm just going to set 38,000 on my mode control panel. I'm just going to call it the mode control panel.
FT93 readback correct.
Yeehaw. And, yeah, I'm just a Boeing guy at heart, even though this is not a Boeing. This is an Airbus, but, yeah, not really. Kind of, sort of. This is the Airbus that... No, this is what Airbus wishes they could do, but, you know, they just have to steal the rights from... No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to stop talking before I get a lawsuit from Airbus. I'm not too far from their, what is it, Huntsville plant? They can take a drive down here and visit me and be like, hey, we heard you talking smack, dude. I actually know some people that work there. A lot of people from Embraer ended up going up there, so... Alright, so we've got squawk in the box. 119.4, known frequency, that's okay. Let's go and set up our alternate here on the FMS. Huntsville, which is Kilo Sierra Hotel Victor. Alternate cruise altitude, we'll make it the same. Not Foxtrot Kilo. What am I doing? By the way, JGG pilot, tell me what you think about the avionics and the overall cockpit of this bird, man. I think it's cool compared to the other Airbus aircraft in the fleet. However, this is reminiscent of maybe like an A350, A380 kind of sort of, you know, with a modern MFDs or displays, whatever you want to call it. So I like it. I think it's cool. Okay, this is all set. I'm going to go ahead and activate, execute. There we go. That's the valid route. We've got our departure. We've got our arrival, Huntsville, alternate cruise. Winds, we're going to pick up the winds here pending Booyakasha. Everything is set. We got to get our fuel, but we haven't even loaded the airplane. Let's go to load sheet, import from SimBrief, press it again. I'm going to press it like 2 or 3 times. Sometimes it doesn't synchronize all the way, but 120 packs, 7,000 pounds of cargo. We're going to have 10.7 for our block, 10.8 practically. So 10.7, 10.8. We're going to switch this to sensed. 0 fuel weight, 110.090. 110.090. 24.5. There we go. Passengers, we said 120. And then block fuel, what did we say? 10,754. We're showing 10,750. Come on, slap it in the box. Extra fuel required. Let's execute. Check fuel plan. Uh-oh. Okay, I mean, I can always add a little bit more gas. Can I do that? Can I increase fuel load? Let's make it, I don't know. Make it 11,500. There we go. So 0 fuel weight stays the same. Block fuel 11.5 now. Let's try that. Wow. Still requiring extra fuel. I guess we're going to have some gnarly headwinds, giggity. Let's see, yep. Check fuel at alternate. Invalid speed, use main. Okay, we'll switch that on the mode here. That's fine. There we go. And hold on, let me check the chat. I'm sure there's a lot of... Oh my god. Yeah. Yo, Element. Fly like a real man, bro. Here you go again, bro. Just talking smack. All right. All right, fellas. Hold up. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. It looks like we're a little bit shy on our fuel. So destination to alternate 6,000 pounds. Fuel required. I don't know. Let's make it 12 then. Okay. Make it 12.5 then. Whoops. That's a lot of numbers. Well, that satisfy it. 12,500. No? Huh. Interesting. Okay. And I checked my OFP. Everything was good. Screw it. Let's make it 15. Hopefully that doesn't put us over MTO. There we go. We got some gas on the inboards. I think she's happy, boys and girls. There we go. We're going to tanker through then. All right, I say we're good there. ETP, nothing here. Winds and temperature, everything is looking good. Performance, we'll have to go ahead and get our performance values here. We're going to go flaps and slats 2. Bleed sores will be engines. Anti-ice and decaling. Anti-ice will stay off. We don't need icing or anti-icing. Yeah, this is interesting. All right, let's go to my flight. We're going to import it from SimBrief. Takeoff performance. We're going to sync the FMS. Sync the weather. 150 at 6. Temperature outside is 32 degrees. Packs will stay on. Anti-ice off. Thrust config auto. Flap settings 2. Oh, yeah. Hey, trucking. Flying the bus boy today, eh? Yes, sir. That's right. Or the big boy, sorry. I thought you said bus, but yeah, same thing, right? 150 at 6, 32. 150 at 6. 50 at 6. 32 degrees Celsius. Flex. I still don't know how to get that on the performance calculator, but we'll see. Data sent. There we go. We got our V speeds. We're going to set V speeds. We've got V speeds. V1, 128. Rotate at 133. V2, 139. I like it. She's happy. I'm happy. Your mom's happy. You guys know how that goes. We've got our route configured. We've got all of our altitude constraints as applicable to our SID. And then we've got our top of climb with 123.2 nautical miles to go from there. And then top of descent after Larry. And we go to Lars. There's a discontinuity. We'll take care of that. No big deal. Yeah, let's do that right now. Oh, wait, hold up. I can just do this. Lars. Slap it in here. Huh? This is interesting. I've never seen this. Oh, because we've got Lars duplicated. That's why. Okay, so I'm going to leave that one. Actually, I like this one with the altitude constraints. So let's delete this Lars. Then, there we go. No discontinuities there. Transitioning to our arrival. We do have a discontinuity as we come to our end of our arrival, and then we transition to our approach phase. And then Andy looks like our initial approach phase. So we'll figure it out. Let's just go ahead and get started. Doors, we're going to say they're still open. Flight deck door. This whole checklist looks different, man. I just flew it this morning. Let's start the APU. Check the status page. We can see doors closed. Hopefully it opens once we turn that to start. There we go. Doors open. RPM coming up. EGT coming up. Oil temperature looking good. We're going to go outside and take a listen. Look at that scoop. I think it's nice. Holy smokes. Yeah, we got some bad weather. Copy that, trucking. It's crazy. This tail cone and APU exhaust, they sit so far back compared to the other Airbus birds. But it's not an Airbus. It's a Bombardier. But yeah, guys, so far, I'm already experiencing way better performance than I did the other day when I was flying Breeze Airways. Departing from the same gate, same scenery, so let's see what happens. Element saying, signature called, and they're upset that you're not using their hat anymore. Uh-oh. There goes my sponsorship, right? Just kidding, guys. All right, APU's online. Got 100% RPM. Exhaust gas temperature looking good. Oil temperature good. Pressure norm. Oil quantity norm. Let's go ahead and disconnect from our ground power. Remove GPU. Let me make sure parking brake is set. Indeed it is. Okay. That seems good. Everything's good. God, I'm getting emails left and right. Of course this always happens when I go live. I get phone calls. I had a buddy of mine trying to FaceTime me, and I'm like, I'll talk to you later, buddy. I'm a little busy right now. Okay, let's go ahead and start configuring the aircraft to push back. We're going to close all doors. Doors in transit. We're going to remove chocks. Beacon light coming on. Let's call GSX. Prepare for pushback. Let's call ground. Let them know we're ready to push back. Oh, Breeze is handling the ramp. Forgot to change the operator. Oh, well. Land the ground, Delta 1793, gate 30, requesting push and engine start.
Delta 1793, push.
Ground to flight deck, preparing to push.
Tail northwest, push back and engine start approved for Delta 1793. Set that speed bug.
Push and start approved. Tail northwest.
Tail northwest, push and start approved for Delta 1793. Don't make me repeat myself, boy. Complete that. Yeah, this whole checklist is different. No, before start checklist? Really?
Ground to flight deck, bypass pin inserted, standby for pushback.
Huh. Now, this is the part that I still haven't done any research on. I don't know if the nose steering should be off while the pushback's happening, which my common sense tells me yes, because you have a bypass pin. The ground crew is handling your nose wheel steering, per se, with the tug or the tow bar. So I'm going to keep it off, and then once the tug detaches and we're ready to taxi out, we'll turn on the nose wheel steering, and then we'll get started.
Ground to flight deck, tug connected.
Yeehaw. Let's go to charts. There we go. So we're going to 3-5 left. We can probably expect out of gate 30. We're here on airside 3. Echo. And then we're going to go Echo to Golf Hotel 10, maybe. Release parking brakes. All engines clear. Start at will. Okay. Looking at ECAS. APU is on. No personal electronic devices.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Seatbelts on. Nose wheel steering off. We're going to crank, let's go with number 2 today. I don't even know if that's correct. And we're just going to let her sit there. She motors for about 30 seconds to 45 seconds, and then you'll see the ignition come in, and 2 will slowly increase. And look at that. We've got some precipitation, folks, in typical Florida weather. And yes, they're pushing me back the opposite direction. That's fine. I expected that from this gate. Woo! Those lightning strikes, man. Let me get some water. I'm already thirsty. Guys, if you're just tuning in, welcome aboard. We are Delta 1793. We're going to be departing, heading to Atlanta. I mean, come on. What Delta flight would not be a Delta flight without heading to
Ground
Atlanta?
to flight deck, please set parking brakes.
And JGG Pilot, if you're still on, brother, there's the overlay that you talked to me about. Thank you again for providing the info on that. Really, really helpful, man. Parking brake is set. We'll go ahead and tell them that we're good here. Stop the pushback. And then we'll do single engine taxi. Even though we've got plenty of gas, we're going to do it in true airliner pilot fashion. Save some gas. Oil temperature on the number 2 engine still warming up, showing 41 degrees Celsius. She should stabilize in the 50s or 60s if I remember correctly. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We've got 18.3 quarts of oil. We've got 22 on the left. So a little bit of a difference there, but that's fine. We're still good. Oil pressure stable. Ground crew is doing their thing. Let's go flaps 2 for departure. Look at those slats. Thing is sexy. Now the trailing edge coming down.
Ground to flight deck, bypass pin removed.
All right, bypass pin is removed. Hey, buddy, what were you doing underneath my airplane, huh? Huh? God, this plane is so sexy. All right, so we're going to call ground, let them know we're ready to taxi, and then maybe I'll do an exterior view of the taxi. Anti-ice as required. Single engine taxi, hell yeah. PTU? I thought it was on. That's weird. Where's my PTU? A lot of things are different. PTU is auto. There we go. Okay. ECAS. Okay, so we see the alert. Hydraulic PTU on. Let's go back to auto. Cool. ECAS and info checked. That's weird, man. This thing is not letting me just go through. Oh, well. Noticeable steering is on. We got flaps set. Flaps 2. Takeoff speeds have been set. Thrust is set per the FMS trim. We're in the green band. 5 units of trim. Flight controls checked. Free and correct. Or clear and free. Right aileron. Left aileron. Aft elevator. Whoops. Forward elevator. Rudder deflection. Speed brakes. I see the spoiler deploy message. Speed brakes are out. Gonna bring him back in. Flight controls are free and correct. Delayed after start checklist. Okay, I guess I'll have to... I'm good there. Yeah. And departure runway change. Nope, before takeoff. Alright, folks. I think we're ready to go. Taxi light to narrow. Let me hide the menu. We're on the ground. Delta 1793 ready to taxi. Owls, yo, what up?
1793, you're on the clearance frequency. Contact ground on 121.8
Whoops.
for taxi instructions.
Whoopsie. Going to 121.8 for Delta 1793. I think I'm going to piss off Say Intentions, and I've been talking a lot of smack lately and doing stupid stuff. All right. We're on the ground. Delta 1793 ready to taxi. Let's go, boys and girls. I'm excited.
Delta 1793, Orlando ground, runway 35 left taxi via Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, Hotel 10, Hotel hold short of runway 35 left.
Yeah, that makes sense. Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, Hotel 10, Hotel hold short of 35 left for Delta 1793. Yeehaw. All right, boys and girls, let's release the park and brake. Let's go and switch the camera outside. There we go.
Polaris 1118, give way to the Airbus of 321neo on your right.
Hold up, I gotta switch the camera parameters. Otherwise it'll follow.
The Airbus A321neo, Polaris
Nope, not that. Here we go.
Southwest 3971, cross runway 17 right.
Cross 17 right, Southwest 3971. November 604, Quebec Delta ready to taxi.
Let's give her a 180.
November 604, Quebec Delta runway 36 right, taxi via Alpha, Bravo 10, hold short of runway 36 left.
Runway 36 right taxi via Alpha, Bravo 10, hold short of runway 36 left, November 604, Quebec Delta.
Damn, that looks awesome with the lightning strikes. Look at that thing. This thing can turn like a freaking go-kart.
Ground Frontier
Queen of the Sky saying, looking good. Hey, how you doing? Welcome aboard. We're just getting started. Departing Orlando.
9341.
We're heading up to Atlanta.
November 3 November Juliet Lima Kilo, hold short of runway 17 right.
All right. Give us some power.
November 3 November Juliet Lima Kilo, hold short of runway 17 right, Frontier flight 9341.
Yeah, Flacco, this plane and the weather are just amazing.
Southwest 5660, cross runway 36 left.
I'll say I saw Delta. I've been summoned. Yes, sir. And remember, there is no Delta flight unless we report light chop at some point. So do expect that.
JetBlue 1335, give way to the Airbus A321 on your right.
Better turning radius than a Honda CR-V.
Give way to the Airbus A321, JetBlue 1335.
By the way, guys, how's the ATC comms? How is it loud? Is it excessive? Let me know, because yesterday we had an issue where it sounded too low. So let me know.
Cross 36 left.
Alex Media, yes sir, 100%. I flew it this morning, Key West to Orlando. I wanted to test it out before I even went on the air, and I mean, I've gained maybe 10, 15 frames per second. Now I don't get the annoying stutters, the lag. It feels so much better, man. It's not perfect yet, but it is way better, and I'm honestly really impressed. Copy that, Flacco. Thank you, sir. And again, guys, we're just taxiing out now to runway 35 left here in Orlando International. We're going to be departing to Atlanta, testing out the Synaptic iniBuilds A220 with the latest version. It is running a little bit better. Again, just so that you're aware, I am running on a 5090 7950 X3D CPU and 64 gigs of RAM. Hold up. Saying touch is a little bit loud on my end, so I'm going to reduce it. There we go. But yeah, I was having issues last week where it was just way too laggy for me, and now I feel better. Not perfect, but it's better. Greg Dinkle saying, I used to fly Delta from Cincy to Orlando all the time, never missed a stop in Atlanta, coming and going. That's right, brother. Mr. Gray Gaming has just subscribed. Yeah, welcome aboard, buddy. Thank you for that, brother.
November 3, November Juliet Lima Kilo, hold short,
Echo Foxtrot Golf.
Right, Southwest 3108.
All right, so we're gonna go over Echo here. Then we're gonna look for Foxtrot. She's sluggish on one engine, by the way. There we go. Clear on the right. Clear on the left.
Southwest 6040, request push and start clearance. Southwest 6040, push and start approved.
You guys, man. Element's always getting into trouble with people on the chat, bro. Element, what's up, bro? What you got, bro? You're over here causing. You're over here starting riots, bro, and fights in the chat, bro. I love it. I love it. It seems like people are wondering what you're doing here, bro. Don't you got a jet to fly or something, bro? Come on. You're watching this noob fly an airplane that he is not qualified to fly. Hopefully, I don't do anything stupid. All right, come on. We need Southwest speeds, boys and girls. We need Southwest speeds. We can't keep doing this. Give it some gas. Hey, Mr. Great Gaming, you using the right-hand MA3X stick on the left? You commented on my Facebook post in the Flight Sim group, and I saw you live, so I tuned in. Yes, sir. This is the only version that Moza currently puts out, so we are using it. I've been using it now for the past month and change, and dude, it's very comfortable. I mean, I know I'm not zoomed in like I typically am because I want to showcase the next level Seat Pro, or the Flight Sim Seat Pro that they sent to us. We are going to be collaborating with them now for the next couple of years, guys. So I'll be providing a link in the description later on so you guys can enjoy a nice little discount if you're looking to make a purchase. And anyway, so yeah, I wanted you guys to see the full setup right now. Off to my right here is the Honeycomb Bravo. Nothing new, nothing special. It's just custom Airbus throttles. And the Moza AB6 here on my left with the M83X side stick. So, God, this thing is sluggish, man.
Hotel Bravo Whiskey, Mike Alpha, cross runway 36 left.
Greg, glad to hear that, man. So it's not just me, just, you know, putting out BS. Again, I read it this morning. I woke up around 5:50, and I read on the Flight Sim forums, I believe, that they had put out an update, and people were experiencing on average about a 30% increase in performance, and I think that's about accurate. Not perfect, not as smooth yet, but it is way better, dude, and I am happier than I was last week. So, you know what, also, last week I was talking smack, and I'm like, iniBuilds, Synaptic, I'm like, what the hell, guys? But then I realized, I learned that the team behind Synaptic are like people that started this in high school, I think. I don't know if they're still youngsters. I want to assume they're probably past high school now. But the fact that high schoolers started this project and they give us this, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. I take it back. This is an awesome product. And within the first week, you guys have already increased performance or updated the performance. You know what? I'll take it back, okay? Alpha, no worries, brother. You missed the startup, but you're going to see the rest of the flight, which is the fun stuff, okay? Whoa, what the hell is up with this sailboat? Flacco, you seen this, bro? Who brought a sailboat to MCO? What's up with that?
42, runway 35 left taxi via Echo 5, Foxtrot, Golf Hotel 10 Hotel, hold short of runway 35 left.
Okay, whatever. Oh, God. By the way, this is the Sim Update 6 beta, guys, so we might see some funky stuff. Mr. Gray says, I think I'm going with the Thrustmaster on the Airbus stick. It has the same connection and comes with the axis that I use because I don't have rudder pedals. Moza charges $89 for a Z-axis monitor. Yeah, I get you, bro. Thrustmaster also includes the A400 modules for it. What? Are you serious? I didn't know that. I mean, I don't put past MCO. Element, you come on. This is your home airport too, brother. You're like Flacco and I. This is our home airport. Queen of the Sky saying, "What in the Jolly Roger's going on?" New Pirates of the Caribbean experience at MCO. Oh, Flacco, you remember when they used to do the Pirates dinner show ad all over the terminal? Maybe that's what it is, bro. Now you get to do it on the airport, and you get to watch planes, dude. Let's do it, bro. Bring the kids. Oh. Queen of the Sky, I love the Jolly Roger reference too. That's awesome. All right, we're gonna take Golf, and then we're gonna look for Hotel, and then Hotel 10. Hold up. By the way, look at the stick just shaking. Flacco, those good old days, bro. Remember? Oh my God. Yeah, it's funny, guys. There used to be this ad. If you're an MCO or you've traveled to MCO in the past 2 decades, you might know what I'm talking about. There was like a dinner show here in Central Florida that was like a pirate show, and you got to sit and enjoy eating whatever they gave you. But there was this guy with like a revolver or some pistol pointed at like a person in the show, and we used to joke that that was our grandfather when he found out that my grandmother, or our grandmother, Flacco's and I, grandmother, was spending money on like unnecessary things. So, we used to have a good time. Hold on, let me open up the chat a little bit more because it's kind of getting blocked off. Alex saying the runway looks wet. Yes, sir. Alpha, is this jet card? No, sir. Just doing another test flight outside of jet card. I have been doing flights again. By the way, TFSC Executive. That is our airline, guys, our executive charter airline. Go and check it out if you're looking to get hired and have some fun doing some realistic flying. Come check us out. We're hiring on jet card, TFSC Executive. VFD Simulations, which is trucking. That's Flight Sim being Flight Sim. I was at a bush trip in Alaska this morning that had a BizJet parked there. Hey, if it's a PC-24, I mean, it works. The PC-24 is known to be an off-roader, or even an A10, right? If you're flying an A10, you can literally park that thing anywhere. All right, let's start engine 1 before I forget, because that would be embarrassing. There we go. Start on the ECAS.
Runway 36 right taxi via Alpha Bravo 10. Hold short of runway 36 left.
Greg saying, this plane seems to have everything. However, I can't find an AOA gauge to help with the landing. Does it have an AOA gauge? Oh, that's a good question. No, I have not seen any AOA options, even for the PFD. So it might be somewhere in here hidden. I'm just not familiar. Alpha saying, what was your email again about the Next Level Racing Cockpit? Oh, yeah, it's just thatflightsimchannel@gmail.com. Again, the name of our channel, @gmail.com, all together, lowercase. Go ahead and send that email when you can, and I'll put you in touch with those individuals at Next Level Racing. As you can see, we're using the Next Level Racing Flight Seat Pro. It is perfect. It's on wheels. When I'm done flying this today and I want to go back to my yoke, I just roll it out of the way, get my desktop chair in, and I'm done. Okay.
Southwest 2648, taxi to parking via Juliet, hold short of runway 18 left.
Juliet, hold short of runway 18 left.
That'd be cool if we see some gators out here. That is very true. Oh yeah, Flacco, a great point. So we do have custom liveries on our aircraft. Uh-oh. PTU fail.
Southwest 3140, runway 36 right, taxi via Bravo 9er, Bravo 9er.
Let's go back to auto. Cycle it.
Delta 2347,
Okay.
runway 35 left, taxi via Hotel 3, Golf, Hotel 10.
FMS performance departure config. We'll check that in a minute. We got a hydraulic fault. That's not good. Oh no. I broke it. I done broke it, guys. Let's check the hydraulics page. Yeah, PTU's failing. I'm gonna turn it off. Wonder if I can cycle the circuit breaker on that. I'm scared. I'm scared. But yeah, guys, our custom liveries were made by Hughes. If you guys are in the liveries department, you guys know that Hughes makes some amazing stuff, man. So they made our custom liveries for our airline, and it is awesome. PTU fail on taxi is almost like an F-16 in Homestead. Oh, man. Oh, God. Yep, that's what I get. You guys are right. All right, so PTU is off. Let's go back to auto. If not, I'll call tower, let them know we'll need a few more minutes to sort it out.
United 4416, give way to the Airbus A321 ahead. We'll give way to the Airbus A321, United 4416.
Tower, Delta 1793. Whoops, I'm on ground. Orlando Tower, this is Delta 1793.
Delta 1793, Orlando Tower, good afternoon, go ahead.
Hey, Tower, Delta 1793. We're going to be holding short here of 35 left at Hotel 10. We're having a hydraulic fail message, so we need about 2 minutes to troubleshoot, and we'll give you a call when we're ready for the departure. What's going on here? Hold on.
United 1643, cross runway 17 right. Delta 1793, roger, hold short of runway 35 left at Hotel 10, advise when ready for departure.
That for me? All right, we'll continue holding short at 35 left, and we'll let you know when we're ready for departure for Delta 1793. Oh God. Let's see. Inverters, no, that's all good. Where's my PTU, boys and girls?
Cross runway 17 right, United 1643.
Yeah, I have no idea where this is located, so I'm just going to kind of do a quick check. I think Southwest just ran me over, or ran through me.
Hold short of runway 35 left, advise when ready for departure.
Hold on. Not location. Let's go by system. This is cool, by the way. I love this. Caught me off guard. Okay, here we go. Hydraulics. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do. I see the PTU. Let's check messages. Check the partial performance. What do you think, guys? Send it? She's green. Even though she's showing a fault. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Let's check flight controls. I mean, flight controls are good. I don't have any issues. Maybe that's why I should have done my checklist, guys. Flaps are set, navigation briefing, flight attendants, auto throttle will be armed, rudder trim is green and centered, ECAS and info checked. Can I reset failures? Settings, aircraft settings. Yeah, hydraulic pumps are on auto. Trucking. That's what's weird. Everything is exactly where it should be. Yeah. Auto. PTU is on now. It's good. Batteries are online. Let's kill the APU for a second. Nope, it wouldn't be the APU. That has nothing to do. You know what? We're going to send it, all right? We're going to lick the stamp and send it. Southwest just overtook us, and who the hell? Oh, good Lord. Let's reduce range here a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm going to send it, guys. PTU is on, even though we have a green or an ECAS alert for hydraulic fault. You know what? We're not here to be shy. We're going to send it, okay? All right, let's do it. Yeah, JG pilot. Yeah, all hydraulic pumps are on auto, so this is interesting. I wonder if I cycle them, but I don't want to do that right now, holding short. Check takeoff performance pack setting for other error. Yep, good call. Departure. Yep, TO1. Oh, I don't have a flex temperature. I guess I'll just come up with something out of my rear end here. Let's do 55 degrees Celsius. Okay, that's happy. No more messages there. Hold up, I got one thing I can check. Let's go to menu. Nope, this is just the same thing. Menu, let's go to CNS. Nope, that's just my comms. Yeah, I'm going to send it, guys. I don't want to keep wasting time. We're going to do it, okay? We're going to lick the stamp and send it. This traffic is no joke, man. MEL it. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's the Spirit Sets Queen of the Skies. Yeah, we're going to send it. And then Hetzer saying, hey, Captain, you need to fill out and confirm all the takeoff performance data on the FMS departure page. Man, do you use Volanta? How do I find you there? Volanta? No, I'm not familiar with Volanta, brother.
Okay, switching to departure, United 4348.
Yeah, departure page is complete. Thrust set to climb upon departure. Bleed source engine. Departure profile standard. Excel heights, I'm going to leave them as is. Anti-ice will be off. Bleed source will be on the engine. Yeah, we're going to leave that. That kind of settles that. All right, let's call tower. Orlando Tower, Delta 1793. We're ready for departure. Come on, baby. Come on.
Tower American 1644, short of 36 right, ready. Delta 1793, runway 35 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 35 left for Delta 1793. Okay, APU has been shut off. Inlet door closed. I like it. Line up and wait as there's an Airbus 321 on the runway. Oh, Mr. Great. No, so this is from Flight Sim TO. It's called Flight Stream Overlay. I'll provide the link in the chat here in just a few, just like I did yesterday. JGG Pilot recommended it for me, and it is phenomenal. 35 left on the pavement. Put my keyboard up here.
Frontier Flight 1599, contact ground on 121.8. Ground for Frontier Flight 1599.
So 35 left. We're departing, heading 005. Then we're going to climb to Baxt or J-Wolf, Gyron, Bixie, Alohan, Snob, blah, blah, blah. I'm good with that, boys and girls. All right, come on, Tower. Don't mess around with me anymore. Oh, they cleared me.
Runway 35 left, winds 150 at 6. RNAV J-Wolf cleared for takeoff.
RNAV J-Wolf cleared for takeoff. 35 left, Delta 1793. All right, strobes on. Inspection. Lights on. Flight stick forward a little bit. Let's give her some gas.
Short of runway 18 left, Mach 845.
We're going to let those engines stabilize.
American 2289er, hold short of runway 18 left.
Press toga. auto throttle, and as we advance the throttles, the auto throttle is going to intercept and slowly increase power.
American 1644, contact departure.
There we go. Airspeed is going to be coming alive. Ooh, baby. We're shaking. Look at the mouse just hovering and floating. Takeoff thrust set. Everything looks good. There's 80. We're going to put those wings on the brackets. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Let's arm nav. Beautiful. Okay, everything seems to be functioning. Let's make a turn now. I've got anti-ice on auto. Got a lot of precipitation here. And I don't think the weather radar works just yet, guys. I tried it this morning, unfortunately, to no avail. We'll try it again, though. Did I get handed off? Yep. Over to departure for Delta 1793. Orlando departure, Delta 1793. We're at 2,200 climbing via the Jimmy 4 SID. Correct, J-Wolf. Flaps 1. Nothing from departure? Orlando departure, Delta 1793. How do you read?
Delta 1793, radar contact 4000, heading 043176 knots.
Clean the flaps. Aircraft's going to accelerate now. And we're going to go to FMS for the speed. Let it do its own thing. Okay, so the only ECAS I'm seeing is just the hydraulic PTU is on. That's fine. ECAS is okay. Climb thrust is set. Airspeed's coming up. Taxi light can come off. Nose landing gear off. This is sick. Going right through the soup here. Climb checklist, altimeter standard, cross check, and we'll do that after we cross flight level 180. Wing anti-ice checked. Temperatures outside, not too shabby. So we've got some altitude constraints here. Yeah, alone at or below 7,000. She's going to level off, hopefully. Yep, beautiful. VNAV doing what it should be doing. Ooh, look at that scene. Holy smokes. Still no weather, but I do like the terrain and VSD on. Yeah, same here, man. I love the vertical situation display. It really helps, especially on the arrival. VFD saying, glad to see you're not having the rain issue I had in the 170 today. What kind of rain issue? Alex saying, I think they will make the A220 on the same level with Phoenix after a while, I hope. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Phoenix is on another level on their own, dude. It would be amazing, don't get me wrong. I'd love to see the A220 be at that level of detail. It looks good, it performing better, but the Phoenix has been damn near perfect since it released, you know? No real issues that I can recall. All right, let's turn off that wiper. No longer need it. Over to Jax 134.0 for Delta 1793. 10,000. Jax Center, Delta 1793 on the Jimmy 4. We're at 104,000, climbing via the SID.
Delta 1793, Jacksonville Center. Good afternoon. Climb and maintain flight level 240.
Climb and maintain flight level 240 for Delta 1793. They're clearing us up to flight level 240. I'm going to keep 38,000 set on our MCP just because that's going to be our final cruise altitude, and we're expecting the controllers to just issue us climb instructions as we progress.
12 miles crossing left to right. The heavy Boeing 777 at flight level 280.
Delta 1793, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Climb and maintain flight level 240 for Delta 1793. Alright, so again, status page is looking good. Hydraulic is okay. We're just getting the white, which is a advisory CAS. Amber and red is where you really want to pay attention. White's just letting you know, hey, your PTU's on. I'm going to keep it on for now. I'll have to read the manual later and see what could be causing that. But other than that, we got good pressure across all three hydraulic systems. Everything showing good. Don't know what's up with that PTU, but we're going to consider ourselves okay. Let's go to status. I like to fly with the status page. Let's check our cabin pressure, showing an increase, or a climb, 400 feet a minute. A delta pressure of 5.4 psi. I'm good with that. Cool.
Delta 2438, good afternoon.
VFD is saying those blue reflections I was telling you about was caused by the rain. Oh, yeah, I've never had that, man. I'm still running frame gen and all that too, by the way, so maybe turning that off kind of started messing with it, but I don't know. Never had that issue.
Good afternoon, sir.
All right, guys, I'm going to hide the DSLR camera over there where you can see me here. Not need that right now. I'll bring it back up as we're getting set up for our descent and our arrival. Greg Dinkle, will the error on the PTU be gone now if you set it back to auto? I was thinking about that.
Descend flight level 230 at your discretion.
Back to auto. Yeah, she's happy now. And you know what? This climb rate, I'm not feeling it. I'm going to switch that over. Let's go 250 on the climb. Execute that. I want a little more aggressive. We got plenty of gas. There we go. She's pitching up. Look at that vertical speed.
Climb and maintain flight level 310.
Climb and maintain flight level 310 for Delta 1793. There we go. We're through transition altitude, flight level 180.
Delta 1525.
Altimeters checked. Wing anti-ice checked. Pilot monitoring. Okay.
Flight level 320, Delta 1525.
Here we go. High altitude climb above flight level 350. We'll have that one. So it wants us to make sure that the anti-ice wing is off above flight level 350. Good little tailwind, not a lot. 11 knots up the tailpipe. We're looking good, guys. Look at that. We got 12.9 thousand pounds of gas. We're going to burn some excess here on this expedited climb, even though we're still doing 1,800 feet a minute. That was short-lived. But yeah, guys, check out the overlay up the top. You should see a little orange progress bar right above the KMCO. And it
Delta 1341, Jacksonville Center. Good afternoon.
Whoa, did I lose you guys?
Jacksonville Center, Delta 1576, flight level 330.
Delta 1576, roger.
Yeah, let me know if I still have you guys, because I just saw my live stream went offline and then it went back on, so not sure what happened there.
Delta 1576, maintain Mach point 84.
Interesting. Okay, Queen saying we're still here. Thank you so much. That's weird. It like it reset the timer on my Streamlabs side. So thank you guys for confirming that. Whew, got a little nervous there.
Climb and maintain flight level 380.
Climb and maintain flight level 380 for Delta 1793. Yeah, that's a first for me. I've never noticed that. But like right now, my live timer that's on Streamlabs is showing that I've been on the air for 1 minute and 11 seconds. So,
1525, continue
oh well.
descent, flight level 180.
Maybe it'll just publish the live twice, which I can always fix that later. Oh, man. All right, guys. Well, everything's working fine. Looks like the PTU problem has resolved itself. Nothing to report. We're on our way up to flight level 380. We're crossing 232 right now. Top of climb shortly thereafter, Pain. And hopefully these tailwinds keep getting stronger. Let's go to performance. No, where was it? Flight plan, winds and temperature. Let's look for Pain. So up in the flight levels, yeah, 222 at 3, they're not the greatest. Yeah, it's not going to really help us too much, but better than headwinds, I'll say. Yeah, VFD technology, she's helpful, and she's also a pain in the rear end sometimes, man. And if you guys are just tuning into the stream, guys, welcome aboard. Captain Gonzo here. We're on the Synaptic iniBuilds A220. We're Delta 1793. We're on our way up to Atlanta. We just departed Orlando approximately 13 minutes ago, according to my chronometer. And we're up on our way to our cruising altitude, flight level 380. Holy smokes. Dude, I just had lightning hit, like, right outside my house.
Delta 1576, climb and maintain flight level 360, report level.
Oh, God.
Flight level 330 for flight level 360, Delta 1576.
Purush Hatamanda. Hello, you remember me, bro? Is this a recorded stream? He's not reading chats. Yeah. I've been reading the chat, brother. All stream long. What are you talking about? If you just joined, then you're kind of out of whack, my friend. I've been responding to mostly everybody. It's just a little difficult. If I'm taking off or flying the airplane, it's a little hard to pay attention, man. But yeah, I try to pay attention, man. What's going on?
Flight level 290, Delta 1576.
Delta 2438, continue descent, flight level 240.
Flight level 240, Delta 2438.
I am Indian, bro. Okay. That doesn't matter. That's not, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, man. Are you just telling me that because, like, your time zone? Because I understand that. What? You hate us if I watch your stream? What are you talking about, dude? Dude, what are you talking about, man? And Chino 216, hello, you flying on Sim Update 6 Beta? Yes, that is 100% correct. I'm on the Sim Update 6 Beta. Everything's been flowing pretty good so far. Nothing to really complain or have any issues with. I have had a few crashes to desktop when you go to select a different livery or restart a flight. Yeah, it's been a little quirky, but yeah. Oh, you're saying you're just asking. Yeah, Perush, you're throwing me off, dude. I don't know what you're getting at here, but no, we don't hate on anybody. We don't care where in the world you're from and you're watching. We just want to enjoy this hobby together, man. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's up, man. I don't know if you're just misinterpreting or whatever, but we're good, man. We're here to have a good time. We don't care where you're from, where you're at, what you do for a living. We just want to have a good time flying virtual jets, dude. So feel free to sit in and enjoy the ride, man. And if I don't get to your messages right here, right away, I will get to them as best as I can.
Leaving flight level 180 for 11,000, Delta 1525.
Delta 2438, proceed direct Husky.
Direct Husky, thank you, Delta 2438.
Queen. Queen, you made me laugh at that. I saw that message. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up. Some people are... I don't know, man.
Flight level 300 for flight level 3.
Yo, I like you, man. What's up, baby? Hell yeah. Perush, bro. You're hijacking this chat, dude. Oh, my God. Yeah, Flacco likes me more, man. I don't know. You guys are going to have to duke it out, all right, brother? Yeah. It's a tight competition.
Delta 1576, continue descent, flight level 240.
You guys are going to get me in trouble with my wife, man.
300 for flight level 240, Delta 1576.
All right, hold on, guys. I'm going to go ahead and give a cabin announcement here in just a few moments. JGG Pilot, you can laugh at this one. JGG Pilot saying he is my twin. You are correct, yeah. JGG Pilot and I are blood cousins, and yeah, we look very similar. Just joking. Anyway, my name is very big. You can call me human if you want, bro. Call you human? That's just... Oh. I'm going to call you the best way that I can respectfully per your username, okay? That's how I like to address people. Like, for example, VFD Simulations, he has another username, and I call him by that username because that's what I'm familiar with. Queen of the Sky, that's what I'm going to address her as. Flacco that's what I'm going to call him out as or talk to, but... Can I get a O'Hare? No. If only I had time, I'd go up to O'Hare just to troll. I would love to go on VATSIM and troll O'Hare controllers, but some people might get mad at that, so I don't know. Hey, Perush. Am I saying that right, by the way? Perush, right? What's your favorite, like, native dish from India? I don't know much about Indian cuisine, but yeah. What do you think is the best plate that you would offer if myself or anybody else across the world came to India to visit and you would be like, hey, this is the one dish I can recommend? What is it? Most of them only hate like on Insta. Nah, dude, I don't hate. I love it when I got people from all over the world watching me make a fool out of myself here. We just have some fun, man. We have good times and we try to make the best of it, dude. Like I said, flying virtual jets. Tandoori bread. Oh.
Delta 2438, continue descent 120.
And naan bread. Okay, so I gotta learn. Jose, you gotta hit me up, bro. You gotta teach me a thing or two. And then he's asking, where are you live? GNG? I don't know what GNG means, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not too familiar with the modern texting or abbreviations. By the way, Panso wow. Flacco's just hijacking now. Panso wow, by the way, is Puerto Rican sweet bread. It is insane, dude. All right, how are we looking? Flight level 326 for 380. We're barely climbing. Good lord, 600 feet a minute. I'm surprised I haven't been asked to expedite my climb. Oh my God, Queen, you're so kind. Thank you so much for that. You didn't have to do that. She's coming in and saying, allow me to buy you and your wife a cup of coffee. I'm Nadia, by the way. Pleasure to meet you, Queen. Thank you for being here, Nadia. I don't know if you prefer to call you by your first name or your username, but thank you for that. Seriously, you didn't have to do that. I really appreciate it. Well, definitely, I'll go ahead and get the wife a cup of coffee so that she can let me keep doing this. Taco J coming in with the sub right behind. Thank you, my good friend. Welcome aboard to that Flight Sim channel. Really appreciate the love and the support, guys. Seriously, you guys are too nice. Nadia. Okay, perfect. I will go ahead and be referring to you as that. So thank you again. Very, very, very appreciative. I almost forgot what to say there. Okay, Bruce saying, yeah, Porsche will be fine. My whole name is Purushottam, which means the best male in the room. Oh, damn, bro. Bro, I'm trying to be cool, man, but that name is strong. That's awesome, dude. Which means the best male in the room. Like, if I break my name, Purush means male. If you call me only Purush, it's good. And Nutam means the best. Got it. See, I learned something. You see, bro? All you gotta do is talk to me, bro. I'm a human being. I'm just a nerd here, flying virtual planes, having a good time, and we're just looking to have some fun, bro. Now, when I get to the approach phase and landing, I might go quiet on the chat because I'm trying to fly this plane and not crash and die. Unalive, sorry. Sorry, YouTube. But yeah. If we all start tipping Gonzo, if we can get him to blush. Nah, brother, that's why the beard's covering most of it. I've got the lighting set on purpose for anti-blush. Nah, but seriously, Nadia, really appreciate that, and thank you so much. My name is Tough, and I'm just 19. Are you a human being? Who, Jose, me? Or Parouche?
Delta 2827, roger. Good afternoon, sir.
Oh, God. Oh, you guys are making my day, man. This is why I love live streaming. Flacco's... Flacco, you're something else, bro. Okay, wing end ties is off when we get above flight level 350. That's complete. Oh my god, you're making me laugh, guys. I'm just gonna keep reading the chat and forget about my flight and just overfly Atlanta. By the way, as you can notice, we're still crawling 600 feet a minute. Jose, what's up with that, bro? What happened? I thought Airbus was the way, bro. JG Pilot. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I see what you did there. I'm not gonna play.
Delta 1341, contact Miami Center on 119.825. Good afternoon.
Flacco, you're an idiot, bro.
Good afternoon, Delta 1341.
Oh my god. Wait, just let me make my bed and then watch you. All right, bro. Do your thing, bro. I'll be here for a little bit longer.
1579, how do you read us?
Flacco saying, who are you, Red?
Delta 1579, 555.
Oh, Nadia. No problem. It's 4 a.m. here in Australia. I'm having my coffee. You should too. That's how you start your morning. So it is, what time is it here? Hold up. Spam call coming in. It is 1:54 in the afternoon here. I already had my coffee this morning around 5:50, 6 in the morning. So I am topped out for my caffeine at the moment. But I will definitely have another one tomorrow. Just one question. Do you eat non-vegetarian? If no, then we'll suggest you some good and hot food. Baruch, bro, I think you're having connection issues, bro, because you're literally sending the messages and you wait 10 seconds and you start complaining that I'm ignoring you, so...
We had an aircraft report occasional light chop about 4 or 5 minutes ago.
Hold up.
Flight level 350.
Oh, hold up, guys. I got to report light chop. Hold up.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 1579 with you at flight level 330.
Jack Center, Delta 1793, like to report light chop, flight level 357, 86 miles south of Larry. Ooh, JGG pilot, that sounds good. And no,
1579, good afternoon.
Parouche, no, I'm not going to India if that's what you're asking, man, but maybe one day. Yeah, Flacco, I don't know what's going on, man.
Delta
I don't know, I'm
1793,
confused.
Roger, light chop at flight level 357, 86 miles south of Larry, noted. Thank you.
There we go, guys. Take a shot. If you heard Delta report a light chop, I just did. Flight level 357 on our way to Larry.
Delta 2827, descend and maintain 14,000. Delta 1793, expect the Jedi 4 arrival, large transition, descent coming up in about 15 minutes.
Descent coming up in 15 minutes. All right, we'll expect the Jedi 4 large transition. Descent coming up in about 15 minutes for Delta 1793. Yeah, maybe I should have just chosen a lower flight level. I guess this is good, though. Flacco saying that band button looking awfully friendly. I've never done that.
4000, Delta 2827.
Wind check for Delta. Oh, I'm going to do that on the short final. All right, guys, let's look at our arrival.
American 1679, climb and maintain flight level 400, report level.
Up to flight level 400, American 1679.
Here we go. There's Lars at or above flight level 240, Noob, or New Hope, Death Star, Wookiee, Jedi, all the good stuff. I gotta pick up ATIS, 11965.
Alpha 305, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Descending flight level 240, Alpha 305.
All right, still too far. We'll leave it on COM 2.
Alpha 024 at flight level 280.
We're gonna hit our top of climb and then have to descend right away. Gotta love it. There we go. 1,000 feet to go. So how many hours you would be streaming? This is going to be it for me, man. Once I touch down in Atlanta, we're going to taxi to gate Delta 24. And then I'm going to park the jet and call it a day, man. VFD saying, dude, that would be a very dangerous game. Yeah. Delta light chap. Delta, are you on guard? Listen, bro, whenever I talk with you in English, just correct my English. I'm a learner now. You're good, bro. You're doing just fine. You're actually typing very well. VFD, I don't know if we have digital ATIS. Maybe I haven't discovered it. I know we've got CPDLC. Let's see if I can remember. Blah, 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 blah.
Delta 1793, contact
Hold up.
Jacksonville Center on 120.125.
Data load? No. That's not what I want to do. That would be a bad day.
Alpha 305, descend and maintain 17,000.
Out of flight level 21.
Hold up. I'm going to go back to what I had before I mess something up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if the CPDLC is working yet. It might be, but I'm just not familiar.
Copy, we'll get you higher shortly.
Let's go to the next page. I've got VHF3 for data. That's a good sign. Tune menu.
Delta 664, climb and maintain flight level 360, report level.
Yeah, I don't know.
Climb flight level 360, Delta 664.
Why is the sun and temperature so hot down on the ground, but when you get higher in elevation, it gets colder? Technically, we're getting closer to the sun, so it should get warmer, right? Well, not really. And there's some funky stuff that happens as you start to climb. So what we call the standard lapse rate, every 1,000 feet that you climb, you lose about 2 degrees Celsius in temperature. And what's happening is the air is getting thinner, right? The higher up you go, there's less air density. Temperature gets colder, but once you go, what is it, above the stratosphere, and you go through the stratopause, tropopause, whatever the hell it's called, I forgot. I just did my instrument written, I should know this. But yeah, you kind of lose that temperature change. All of a sudden, the temperature starts to stay the same above flight level like 400, wherever the tropopause is that day. And then some funky stuff starts to happen. But let me know if that kind of answers your question. What do you eat, man? What do I eat? Everything, brother. Everything. Oh, you can't eat non-veg? No, I like to eat everything, bro. I eat all kinds of meats, steaks, chicken. I like veggies here and there. I like a little bit of everything, man. I don't discriminate. And of course, being here in the United States, you know, we eat a lot of crap. 133.3 for Delta 1793. Damn, you see, guys, I'm on the middle of a live and people just want to call me now. It never fails. Center, Delta 1793, flight level 380.
Delta 1793, Jacksonville Center, good afternoon.
Alex is saying Atlanta is a huge airport. It was my first stop in the U.S. for the first time I visited your country. I am from Europe. I saw that scenery from Orbx. Want to buy in the future. It is nice, man.
20 miles, CRJ, same direction at flight level 330.
Like my friends eat non-veg and they eat it like they never ever have seen chicken. Yeah. That's how we eat over here, man. What did I want to do? I wanted to go and function. No, I don't want to reset anything. I'll leave it as is. Sorry, guys. I'm getting a text message I got to respond to.
Good afternoon. Atlanta Center 126.425. Good afternoon. Allegiant 1177.
Let me take a look back here. Nope. Yeah, I don't know how to find anything for digital ATIS or anything like that, guys. I apologize. I should do some research and get more familiar with my airplane before I go fly her. So that's on me. The food scene from Twister pretty much sums up my diet.
United 1580, flight level 35.
Hell yeah, brother. Hold on, let's go outside. I've been over here talking and haven't even shown you the plane.
Good afternoon.
Look at this thing, dude. Sorry, I'm just spinning around. Let's get some panning shots here. Isn't she lovely?
American 2093 at flight level 360.
We don't have any camera presets either, which kind of sucks, but no big deal.
Delta 1579, climb and maintain flight level 360, report level.
That's a badass looking plane, ain't you?
For flight level 360, Delta 1579.
Simply lovely, like Max Verstappen would say. I have a lot of friends. One of my friends, my best friends, by the way, I got to know that he also eats pigeon bread. Oh, God, okay. Steaks and eggs. Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. Eating pigeon? That's a no-go for me, sir.
United 1580, traffic 10 o'clock and 10 miles.
Hold up, ATC might have been talking to me. Nope, that was Jack Center, just saying good afternoon. We take a sippy sip.
Delta 1793, descend via Jetty 4. Large transition into Atlanta, landing west, altimeter 3022.
Altimeter 3022, descend via the Jedi 4, large transition into Atlanta for Delta 1793. Alright, we've been cleared to descend via the Star, standard terminal arrival. We've got VNAV armed. Let's go ahead and get our overlay, VSD, not terrain, I don't care about terrain. Oh my god.
Center, WestJet 898, afternoon, descending to flight level 280.
WestJet 898, descend and maintain flight level 280.
Okay, we got the VSD, by the way. I don't know if you saw that. The sim froze for like 2 seconds, and I got scared.
WestJet 898.
Okay, large at or above flight level 240. New Hope, 314. There we go, Civ at 14,000 or above. Where's Death Star?
Sun Country 6042, contact Atlanta Center on 126.425, so long.
Huh?
126.4.
Lars, New Hope, and Force.
42.
I'm lost in the sauce here, boys and girls.
Sure. 1752 Zulu. Arriving runways 26 right, 27 left, 28. Departing runways 27 right, 26 left. Wind 130 at 4. Visibility 10. Rain. View at 2200. Scattered at 3600. Scattered at 6,500. Broken at 14. 14,000. Broken at 20,000. Temperature 28. Dew point 23. Altimeter 3022. Density altitude 2,500 feet. Undetermined drone activity in the vicinity of the
Undetermined drone? Uh-oh.
Pavement marking work in progress. Expect delays in the commercial apron area. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Victor.
Alpha 704, climb and maintain flight level
Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta International Airport. Information Victor. 1752 Zulu. Arriving runways 26 right, 27 left, 28. Departing runways 27 right.
Flight 1482, direct Empire.
All right, we've got information Victor.
Proceeding direct Empire.
I'm going to anticipate 26 right for the approach. Let's see if that pans out. I just had an issue loading in, troubleshooting that issue while I watched your stream. It didn't load in. Okay. They said they're landing west. Winds were 130 at 4. That kind of makes sense. Although I'd probably expect to land east, but who knows?
For 16,000, Piedmont 6007.
Hold up.
United 1435, Jacksonville Center, good afternoon. Delta 1793, contact Atlanta Center on 126.425.
All right, I'm going to reset my altitude to 8,000 for now. And as we continue this descent, you can see VPAF on the flight mode annunciator is armed.
Climbing to flight level 360.
There's our top at descent on the VSD. Oh yeah, I forgot my announcement. Hold on, guys. I got to do my best pilot impersonation here. All right, Jose, if you're still on, Mr. JGG pilot, let me know how this goes. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck here, Captain Gonzo speaking. We're about a couple minutes away from our top of descent into Atlanta. Temperature, spicy 28 degrees Celsius, whatever the hell that is, because we're in the United States and we use Fahrenheit, so you do your own Google translation or calculations. We'll probably expect a 30-minute taxi to the gate, given that Atlanta, it's covered in Delta airplanes, left and right. I'm going to need you guys to watch my winglets so that I don't take out another aircraft's empennage or rudder. And please don't fight for the laughs, as this is already a very narrow body aircraft, so please make yourselves at home. No more drinks, no more foods. This is it for you guys. Please enjoy the rest of the scenic descent into Atlanta. From the flight deck, we'd like to thank you for flying Delta and hope to see you on the next one. How was that, Jose? That was cringy, right? But I think that's the whole point. You have to be like very, very cringy, very weird. All right, getting near our top of descent. Get seatbelt signs on in anticipation. There we go. Getting the altitude horn. You can see the diamond there, magenta diamond, which should begin to drop. And yeah. Alpha. Yeah, that's true. I should be like right over the microphone and like, good point, guys. I definitely dropped the ball on that one. I could have done better. My apologies, folks. I should have done a better job.
2342, climb and maintain flight level 320.
There we go. We're about to intercept that top of the descent.
Out of flight level 310.
Come on, baby. Work with me here. And then below 35,000 feet, flight level 350, wing anti-ice will go back to auto. All right, hang on to your pants, seats, headrest. Here we go. Look at that. So we started our descent 39 minutes after taking the runway. That's awesome. Hold up. Ooh, speed's trending up. Let's get some speed breaks. What you doing, girl? What you doing, girl? Getting a little fast for me now, huh?
Delta 1413, traffic 2 o'clock and 8 miles, crossing right to left.
Boards are out.
Flight level 310, Delta 1793, contact Atlanta Center on 126.425.
Over to Atlanta, 126.425 for Delta 1793. Bye-bye. Atlanta Center, Delta 1793. We're out of flight level 380 on Jedi 4. She's slippery on the descent. I make out maybe 2 or 3 words per announcement. Yeah, you're right, man. I needed to do that.
Center, Delta 101, climbing 16,000 for flight level 200. Delta 101, good afternoon, sir. Frontier flight 1080, proceed direct HAL.
Spoiler mismatch. It's
Direct
okay.
HAL. Appreciate it. Frontier Flight 1080.
Romeo 420, climb and maintain flight level 280.
There we go. Wing anti-ice is back to auto. Descent checklist. Altimeters will be set once we get near our transition altitude, flight level 180. Again, monitoring our airspeed. She's descending rather slippery. Minimums. We're going to anticipate 26 right.
Frontier flight 1080, climb flight level 280.
Up to flight level 280. Frontier Flight 1080.
Where are you? There we go. And looks like our minimums are 1190 on the barrel, 200 radar altimeter. Let's go to tune menu. I forgot where I did this. Yep, there we go.
Delta 1413, continue descent, flight level 260.
Keep it there. Minimums are set.
290 for flight level 260. Delta 1413.
We're still looking good on our descent. I'm going to go with auto brakes on low today. Not too worried about overrunning that runway, but we'll see.
Romeo 420.
All right, let's re-enable my camera, folks.
320, report level.
There we go. Yeah.
Climbing to flight level 320, Romeo 420.
Just monitoring my instruments, guys. This is where things get a little crucial. What arrival did I have? I had landing east, so I'm going to have to change that. We're going to go with 26 right. Let's use Zelo as our initial approach fix.
Delta 1949, when ready, descend and maintain flight level 270.
Moving for flight level 270, Delta 1949.
There we go. We've got a discontinuity. Not to worry.
Center, Delta 1550, radio check. How do you read?
Actually, let me get rid of that discontinuity.
1550, you're loud and clear.
No. No.
Delta
No.
2739, flight level 180, climbing flight level 200.
Delta 2739, good afternoon.
There we go. Just preemptively make that connection. Boards are still out, by the way. Again, we're slippery on the way down. Looking good, though, guys. Again, the airplane's behaving and performing perfectly fine. Performance has definitely improved with this latest version, 1.0.3, whatever build that is. So definitely, if you're an owner of the A220 from Synaptics and iniBuilds, make sure you update. And if you're on the beta, you should have had an update yesterday to the latest beta version of the Synaptic 6 beta. So make sure you check that out. Greg saying you can turn on constraints and missed approach on the MFD settings. Ah, good to know.
Delta 1413, continue climb flight level 320.
Flight level 320, Delta 1413.
And then we'll see how the aircraft intercepts that localizer today. I know this is a known issue with these airplanes, even in real world, according to Airbus 220 drivers. It has a weird, funky way of trying to capture that localizer. So I'm going to expect to hand fly the approach once I'm stable. So we'll see how she does, but it'll be interesting, to say the least.
726, 17,000.
Delta 726, Atlanta Center, good afternoon.
I'm over here, my phone's just blowing off, guys. Sorry about this. There we go. All right, we're through flight level 230. Looking good, though.
Delta 726, continue climb flight level 200.
Up to flight level 200, Delta 726.
Weather's looking good down here, at least.
Delta 726, traffic 1 o'clock and 8 miles crossing left to right, and Airbus 320, flight level 190.
All right, in the event we go missed, it'll be climb to 1800 and climb to right, turn to 4000 inbound on the RMG VOR radio 132 to Dallas, and then we're going to hold at 18.5 DME. Okay, there's our minimums.
13, descend and maintain flight level 270.
Flight level 310 for flight level 270, Delta 1413.
Looking over here. Oh, they never picked me up. Hold up. Atlanta Center, this is Delta 1793. How do you hear? Hey, Taco J's, what's up? Thank you for that, my friend. Welcome aboard. I'm having issues with saying tensions. I guess they didn't pick me up. That's why I'm looking at the monitor over here, but I'm trying to read saying tensions to see what's going on.
Atlanta Center, good afternoon.
There we go. Okay. They picked me up now. Greg's saying if you click on symbols on the MFD, you can show more on the screen. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying, man. I like to have it clean. That's why I've got the VSD, because the VSD gives me all the information I need right there. But I see what you're saying, brother. And then Doug McIntyre, right? Or Mac? Yeah, McIntyre has just subscribed. Thank you, my good friend. Welcome aboard. What was that, by the way? Saying tensions sounded a little funky.
Peachtree clearance.
That's got to be a Say Intentions user who is transmitting, because that sounds rough, man.
Delta 1793, contact Atlanta approach on 124.6.
Over to Atlanta approach on 1246 for Delta 1793. All right, we're approaching transition altitude. We're going to go 3022 on the altimeters. Atlanta approach, Delta 1793 on the Jedi 4, descending through 179er with Victor.
Delta 1793, Atlanta approach. Good afternoon, Atlanta altimeter 3022. Thanks for Victor. Expect the ILS runway 28 approach into Atlanta.
28. All right, 3022, and expect the ILS runway 28 into Atlanta for Delta 1793. All right, let's switch her up.
Comanche 399 Tango Whiskey.
Where's 28? Where's 28? There we go.
Piper 399 Tango Whiskey.
Okay. La 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 la. Okay, runway 28, that works. So we're just gonna switch it over. We're gonna use from Terry. We're gonna use Perman. Oh, Perman. There we go. Make sure everything still looks good. Yep.
9001, contact Jacksonville Center on 133.45.
We're probably going to get radar vectors here in a little bit, so I'm okay with the way we got things set up right now.
Delta 3193, contact Memphis departure on
1198 on the minimums, triple 1.75 on the nav radio. 11175.
Departure on 125.8.
Altimeters are set. Minimums I have to change them.
5.8, invoice 3980, see ya.
Make it 1200. Even though I can just go with radar altimeter, make it easier, but whatever. We're through 13,000. Oh my god, whoever this is on frequency is kind of getting annoying. Alright, for this one, we'll climb to 1500, climbing left turn to 3000 on heading to 16. LGC VOR, radial 62 to Pavjo, and hold 28. Okay. Permin at Arba 4000 MSL, 10 Juba, final approach course 275 degrees. Okay, and then according to this, we can expect 119.5 as our frequency. Okay, there we go. We're retarding the throttles. We're slowing down. We're going to go no faster than 250, below 10,000. Let's get the boards a little bit out more.
124.2, Delta 8.
Let's help her slow. Minimums are set. Landing data has been set. Cabin notifications, sure. Approach briefing, we kind of did it.
Descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend and maintain 7,000 for Delta 1793. And the lights on below 10,000. We're through 10,000 and change. Let's set that up.
Endeavor 5425, contact Atlanta approach.
Can you hear and talk to other people on same intentions? Yes, you can.
93, turn left heading 320, descend and maintain 6,000 vectors for the ILS, runway 28 approach.
6,000 and left turn heading 320, vector for the ILS 28 approach for Delta 1793. Okay, we're going to set a heading of 320.
Endeavor 5425.
Let's go to vertical speed. I want to open up this descent a little bit more.
1793, 18 miles from Jubba, turn left heading 320, descend and maintain 2,700 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 28 approach, speed below 220 knots.
Descend and maintain 2,700, left turning heading 320, speed below 220 knots. Until established on the localizer, clear for the ILS 28 for Delta 1793. Alright, that's good, that's good. There we go.
Terminated, Augsburg Air 7570, change to advisory frequency approved. Squawk via
Flight plan discontinuity, no worries. We're going to switch over our nav source. Localizer, I need to set my course. Yikes, that one caught me off guard.
152, contact Charlotte departure on 126.15.
126.15 for Delta 4152.
That one's going to be catching me off guard, guys. Let's go to manual, by the way. Let's go. I got to slow her down.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
The cab clearance, not to pick up our clearance, please.
Clear that discontinuity, that's fine.
Delta 1880, contact Atlanta Tower on 133.425.
Yep, flight director mode change, that's fine. We're in FPA now. Flight path angle, I'm okay with that.
425 for Delta 1880. Good day.
Delta 3152, contact Jacksonville Center on 133.45.
On to 133.45.
Yeah, final approach course is set in there to 275. Interesting.
Southwest 2288.
210 knots. We can go ahead and get slats out. Flaps 1.
On to 126.15, Southwest 2288. Good
Keep
day.
slowing her down. I'm going to go to maybe 180 now because we're going to be close. I can see the airfield.
Radar services terminated. Augsburg Air 4481, change to advisory frequency approved. Squawk VFR.
VFR, Augsburg Air 4481.
Don't know what's up with that. Come on, baby. Come on.
Southwest 2288, contact Charlotte departure on 126.15.
Yeah, we're still way high here, man.
Switching to Charlotte departure on 126.15, Southwest 2288. Radar services terminated. Augsburg Air 25.
All right, I'm taking over the airplane here.
Squawk VFR.
Advisory frequency approved. Squawking VFR, Augsburg Air 2515.
Shut up.
Delta 753, contact Jacksonville Center on 133.45.
Jacksonville Center.
3.45 for Delta 753.
Delta 1167, contact Charlotte departure on 126.15. 126.15, Delta 1167, thanks.
I haven't handed off the tower yet.
Delta 1793, contact Atlanta Tower on 119.5.
119.5 for Delta 1793. Still coming in hot. Still got to descend a lot, man. And yeah, I don't know what's up with this, guys, but we're lining up for the wrong runway. Yep, runway 28's to the left. I did not know how to set up my course. All right, anyways.
Contact Jacksonville Center on 133.
Gear coming down. Atlanta Tower, this is Delta 1793. We're intercepting now on the localizer for runway 28.
Vision 2 Golf Papa, Atlanta Tower, runway 27 right, winds 130 at 4. Fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Get some flaps.
2500.
Delta 1793, Atlanta Tower. Confirm you're established on the localizer for runway 28.
Yeah, I'm going to lie to him. We're established on the localizer, runway 28 for Delta 1793.
Delta 1793, continue approach.
Continuing approach for Delta 1793. Alright.
Delta 1793, number 3, behind the Delta A220 on final runway 28, winds 130 at 4, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, number 3 behind the Airbus. Runway 28 for Delta 1793.
Delta 1793, continue ILS, runway 28 approach, cleared as filed.
I'm going to ignore him. Gave me a landing clearance and then he told me to proceed as filed. Alright, flaps are set. We're going flaps 5.
Peachtree clearance, Victory, 832, IFR to Nashville.
Gear down in lock 3 green, flaps full, speed brakes stowed. We've got auto brake to low. See what we can do here. Getting low, getting slow.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
November 16 Foxtrot, cross runway 26 right.
Yeah, this is terrible. But completely my fault. No fault of the aircraft. I just did not know how to set up my course. There we go. I suck landing with the side stick, by the way.
400.
We're sinking, we're sinking. There we go. We're going to arrest that.
300. Approaching minimums.
Wow, those lights are tall. Look at that. What the hell? We're showing 2 red, 2 white, and we almost took those lights out. I'm pretty sure we did.
50. 30.
Delta
20.
012, hold short of runway 27
10.
left.
Whoa.
Hold short of 27 left.
That nose, dude, that nose just popped up. Oh, look, here we go. We got a bump on the runway, too. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No!
Vision 2 Golf Papa, Contact
Bank
Atlanta
angle.
departure on
Bank
121.225.
angle. Sink rate. Bank angle. Bank angle.
Delta 1793, welcome to Atlanta. Contact ground point 9er.
Oh God. What the hell is this? What the hell is
Delta
this?
3012, cross runway 27 left.
Now my AB6 is going haywire.
Crossing 27 left, Delta 3012.
Oh my God. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. There we go. What in the hell, guys? Are you in a CRJ in Toronto? Too soon? Copy that. We'll switch over to ground 1219er. And by the way, Tower, you've got a big old sinkhole on runway 28. We just ended up upside down on the runway. And, yeah. All right. Talk to you later, Tower. Bye-bye. Of course that had to happen. ELT on? What the hell? It didn't like it.
012, hold short of runway 27 right.
I guess it detected the crash. That's hilarious. Hydraulic fault, auto flight fault. Oh my God. I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm just kind of like out of it now. That was funny as hell. How'd you reset that? I just pressed Y on the keyboard and I went into slew mode and I just, if it kind of puts the airplane upright again. All right, let's clean the flaps, speed brakes up. Wow. But guys, that is a sim issue for sure. And you know how I know that? Because before I got the Orbx scenery, which is what I'm in right now,
Runway 27 right.
the previous scenery I had the same issue. In fact, Captain Flacco and I did a tandem stream one time. And when he landed, he was like, dude, he's like, be careful. There's a dip on the end of one of the runways. I think it was 26 right. So something with the flight sim, what is it? The photogrammetry maybe, but that was ridiculous, man. Okay, let me go after landing. 2B, oh, that's on the checklist, whatever. Anti-ice as required, timer. We're gonna stop the clock, whatever. Oh, God, that is so dumb, man. That was pure gold content. It looks even spectacular on an 85 TV. Yeah, an upside down. Flacco, I wanted to do the replay, but the replays have lately been causing crashes for me, so I wanted to play it safe, man. I'd rather crash the plane than crash the sim, if that makes sense. I'm all out of whack now, guys. I'm like lost. I already had a crappy approach, and to top things off, now this has to happen. All right, let's see what kind of taxi we're going to get, because we're going to gate D24. Concords D. We're on 28. We vacated, what? No, we're all the way over here. Oh, my God. So Sierra Golf, Sierra Charlie, probably.
7199, request pushback.
Oh, it is laggy here.
7199, cleared for push and start.
Cleared push and start. United 7199.
Ground Delta 1793. We're off of runway 28, miraculously. Requesting taxi to gate D24, Delta 24. Look, there's another dip on the taxi. Look at that. Oh my God.
Ground Delta 2978, taxi to parking. Delta
Let's go.
1793, taxi to gate D24 via Sierra Golf 6, Sierra Golf, Sierra Juliet, Romeo, hold short of runway 27 left.
Oh my God, I should have known better. Taxiing via Sierra Golf 6, Sierra Golf, Sierra Juliet, Romeo, holding short of 27 left for Delta 1793. This is ridiculous, man. Gate, you should be towed to maintenance for landing gear check. Yeah.
Delta 2978, taxi to parking via Sierra Golf 4, Sierra Golf, Sierra Charlie, Romeo, hold short of runway 9 right.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun here, guys.
4, Sierra Golf, Sierra Charlie, Romeo, hold short of runway 9.
We're about to go off-roading.
2978.
Sierra Juliet. Here we go.
515, cross runway 9 right.
Everybody with their hands up. Roller coaster ride, baby. Oh my God.
Ground Delta 1522.
Too low flat. Too low flat.
GPWS ain't happy.
November 2, November
Too
Whiskey,
low
Lima,
flat.
ramp 1 west, taxi lane.
Too low flat.
We're underground now.
November
Too low
Whiskey, Lima,
flat.
ramp 1 west, taxi lane, Delta 1522.
Oh, check this out, guys. What am I supposed to do? Sierra Juliet is up here.
Jazz 506 ready to taxi.
I don't know how I'm going to do this. Here we go.
506,
Give it some
runway
gas.
27 right taxi via ramp 8, taxi lane, Lima, Lima Alpha.
This ain't going to work.
Runway 27 right taxi via ramp 8, taxi lane, Lima, Lima Alpha, Jazz
Config
506.
flat. Config flat. Config flat.
This is so dumb, man. All right, hold up. We'll fix it. Let's go beyond the dips.
Ready for pushback.
There we go.
3926, cleared for push and start.
This is so dumb, man. Oh,
Roger,
God,
pushback
flight sim, I hate you
Delta
sometimes.
3926.
Where's Romeo? Where are you, Romeo?
Delta 4122 ready for pushback.
Delta 4122, cleared for push and start.
Roger, pushback approved. Delta 4122.
That was dumb. God. Plane was doing perfect, too.
1522, give way to the company 320 on your left.
Toga.
1793, hold short of runway 27 left, 737 on the runway.
I'm just going to take Romeo all the way down, hold short of 27 left. That's a real bummer, guys. Well, I like that. I find that hilarious. So, because of that impact, the ELT is on,
Give way
emergency
to the
locator
company 320,
transmitter.
Delta 1522.
Oh, God, I had the camera way over here. Yeah, we can see performance is a little bit degraded here, but...
Runway 26 left taxi via Foxtrot, Echo United 7199.
Queen just confirming. Romeo, that's what she said. Roger that. I thought you were making a that's what she said joke, and I was like,
Frontier flight 29.
we could be friends. Let's start the APU, shall we?
2912, cleared for push and start.
Push and start approved. Frontier flight 2912.
Yeah, this scenery is packed.
Delta 2490, give way to the company 320.
Give way to the company 320, Delta 2490.
By the way, look at the Moses stick.
Delta 3926 ready to taxi.
Delta 3926, runway 26 left taxi via ramp 6.
The scenery does look good, though. I mean, the ground textures are phenomenal. Everything looks great.
Taxi via ramp 6 south taxi lane, Delta Foxtrot, Echo Delta 3926.
And then I'll have to enable the gate with GSX because I configured it for this airplane.
244, pushback
So
approved.
we'll make sure that's set.
Pushback approved. Southwest 244.
I don't know why my autopilot disconnect isn't working on the joystick.
Delta 8228 ready to taxi.
Oh well.
Delta 8228, runway 27 right taxi via ramp 2 east taxi lane, Lima, Lima Alpha.
Runway 27 right taxi via ramp 2 east taxi lane, Lima, Lima Alpha, Delta 8228.
And ground, Delta 1753 is holding short of 27 left of Romeo. May we cross? Oh, never mind. There's an Airbus on final. That would have been a bad day. Look at that. That's a cool view, man. This would be a nice spot to be spotting.
31 ready for pushback. Delta 1793, hold short of runway 27 left, 717 on the runway.
That's not a 717, sir. That's an Airbus 321, but sure thing. We'll hold for Delta 1753 or 93. Flacco. I think autopilot disconnect is the last of your worries, or least.
Runway 27 right taxi via ramp.
Oh
8,
my
taxi lane,
God.
Lima, Lima Alpha, Delta 147.
She looks fine.
Sierra Golf 4, Sierra Golf, Sierra Juliet.
Oh, we're coasting.
Romeo, hold short of runway 27 left, Delta 2681.
I'm gonna kill engine número 2.
Push and start approved. Frontier Flight 1269.
Slat slow.
Frontier Flight 2912 ready to taxi. Frontier Flight 2912, runway 27 right taxi via ramp 6 east taxi lane, ramp 6 south taxi lane, Delta, Lima, Lima Alpha.
Come on. I'm just gonna do my own thing, bro.
Via ramp 6 east taxi lane, ramp 6 south taxi lane, Delta, Lima, Lima Alpha, Frontier Flight 2912.
Ground, Delta 1793. Come on, man. We gotta cross 27 left. All right, Toga, we're doing.
9947, give way to the Airbus A321 on your right. Delta 1793, hold short of runway 27 left, 8320 on the runway.
Unable. We're gonna cut off this traffic. We gotta get to the gate. We had a gnarly landing due to your poor maintenance. So, you know what? Company traffic can go around.
Frontier Flight 79.
Oh my God, VATSIM would have.
1793, cross runway 27 left. Then
Oh, now.
via November 13, hold short of runway 27 right.
Continuing via November 13, holding short of 27 right for Delta 1793. Here's 27 right, November 13.
Runway 26 left, taxi via Foxtrot, Echo United 1831.
And ground, Delta 1793, holding short of 27 right. Like to cross, please.
Delta 1793, hold short of runway 27 right, 737 max on the runway.
Yeah, you've got a bigger problem. There's a company 767-300 underground. I don't know if you've noticed that, sir, but you know what? We're going to cross because this is my sim, my aircraft. I do what I want. I'll go ahead and file that NASA report, by the way. Let's get it on.
Delta 606, pushback approved. Delta 1793, negative, hold short of runway 27 right, contact tower on 119.5 for further instructions.
Unable. We're staying on this frequency. We're crossing for Delta 1793. They're going to make me declare an emergency on the ground.
Delta 1793, say again, please.
Disregard for Delta 1793.
Delta 1793, negative, hold short of runway 27 right, contact tower on 119.5 for further instructions.
You're too late, sir. We're on our way to gate Delta 24. If you want to have a chat, let me know. We'll duke it out.
Delta 1793, say again.
Yeah, we're just going to ignore ground. Let's go ahead and open up GS6. The Gigliotis just subscribed. Thank you very much, my friend.
Mike 16, Mike Lima 6.
Delta 24. And we're going to show me the spot and activate.
Delta 1793, taxi to gate Delta 24 via Bravo, Bravo 1.
Bravo, Bravo 1 for Delta 1793. No, we're going to do our own thing. It's back there. Give us some power so we can bring her in.
November 2 November, Whiskey Lima, ramp 3 west taxi lane, Delta 2951.
Captain Ray, hello. He says hello. That Flight Sim channel. What's going on, my friend? Look at that. Another dip in the scenery, guys.
Delta 7350, runway 27.
Nah, a lot of dips, man. That's why I'm trying to stay on a good taxiway here.
Runway 27 right, taxi via ramp 1 west taxi lane.
Look at that. That's crazy, man.
Alpha Delta 7350.
We'll be swinging right through here, and I think there's another dip.
Delta 9143, request push and start. Delta 9143, push approved. Push and start approved, Delta 9143.
There goes WestJet on the departure. Awesome. All right, folks. Well, we made it to Atlanta somehow, even after that monstrosity of a landing.
Delta 3104, taxi to parking via Sierra Golf 4, Sierra
Let me make sure this is the concourse.
Sierra Golf 4, Sierra Golf, Sierra Charlie, Romeo.
Oh, we got to go one more over.
Right, Delta 3104.
Okay.
Ground Delta 131, taxi to parking.
Let's bring her home, guys. All right, I'm going to get rid of the stream overlay now that we've arrived.
Bravo 3, Bravo Victor, Foxtrot 1, Foxtrot Delta, ramp 6 south, taxi lane, Delta 131.
Yeah, this scenery's taking a hit, guys, on my performance. And again, be advised, this is on a 5090, 7950 X3D, 64 gigs of RAM, and I can definitely feel performance coming down. But this scenery, everything maxed out. The A220, which is better, still not optimized 100%. It's going to be a challenge, so just be ready for that if you are an A220 owner and you've got the latest scenery from Orbx. Let's give way here to the company traffic. No, don't, bro. Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. Look, now he's creeping forward. This is just turning into a live that I'm going to pull a lot of shorts from. Oh, yeah. Let's just block the intersection, bro. Yep. I'm going right through you, sir. We're going to look for gate D24. Maybe to our right. Look at all the Delta traffic here.
Delta 1764.
I think it's about halfway.
7390 ready for pushback.
And I think I'm taxiing in the wrong direction. Oh well. Looks sick though.
Delta 7390.
Again, let me just make sure I'm going in the right direction. Yep.
Delta 2681 cross runway 27 left.
There's a 7.3 right there. 331 meters in front of you. Turn off the taxi light.
Ground Delta 662, taxi to the gate.
Delta 662, taxi to parking via November 2 November. Whiskey Lima, ramp 3 east taxi lane.
November 2 November, Whiskey Lima, ramp 3 east taxi lane, Delta 662.
There we go. It's going to be right here in this pocket, right along the terminal.
Delta 9143
Slow her down.
Delta 9143, runway 27 right taxi, via ramp 5 east taxi lane, Lima, Lima Alpha.
Runway 27 right taxi via ramp 5 east taxi lane, Lima, Lima Alpha Delta 9143.
That wing walker's just hanging out. Look at that.
Delta 880 ready for push.
Ooh, that was a beautiful turn.
Push and start at your discretion.
Roger, pushback approved. Delta 880.
Nice and easy.
Delta 1381 ready to taxi. Delta 1381, runway 26 left taxi via ramp 3 west taxi lane, Foxtrot Echo.
Runway 26 left taxi via ramp 3 west.
Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going.
Echo Delta 1381.
Yeah, we'll call that good enough. Very good parking, says the GSX. Parking brake is on. Give him the signal. Get my chocks in, buddy. Get my chocks.
Etihad 6871, runway 27 right taxi via ramp 8 taxi lane, Lima, Lima Alpha.
Chocks are on. Let's release that parking brake. We're giving the brakes off.
Runway 27 right taxi via ramp
All right.
lane, Lima, Lima Alpha.
APU's on.
6871.
United 4917 request push and start.
Let's get the jetway. No, I don't need the GPU. Here comes the jetway.
United 4917.
They opened the door. I can hear it. Let's see if she does a good job. No. Almost had it. Almost had it. Let's tell GSX to start deboarding. Oh. Come on.
Runway 26 left taxi via ramp 2 east taxi lane, Foxtrot Echo Delta 880.
Request deboarding. There we go. See what they do. Yeah, look at the pink textures, guys. Again, that is an issue with the Sim Update 6 beta and the latest version of the Synaptic iniBuilds A220. And, well, GSX tried, but it's not quite there yet on the aircraft. So I have to do some mods on my end and see if I can revisit this airport and revisit it with the, whatchamacallit, with the Airbus 220 from Synaptic. What can I say, guys? A lot to debrief on, right? First of all, performance is so much better on the sim now with the Synaptic A220. Definitely upgrade it if you have it. It'll definitely impress you, I think, with how smooth it's running now. Hold on, let me lower audio on sane tensions. There we go. I think it's going to impress you in terms of performance and how much better it's running, but it still has a bit of a ways to go, right? Especially when we get to these congested airports like Atlanta, this latest scenery by Orbx. Yeah, it's awesome. Hey, Mr. Alderson, another super chat, $5. Come on, guys. You guys are too nice, man. I'm over here doing stupid stuff, and you guys are giving us support, man. I really appreciate it. Seriously, it means a lot. Hold up. I got to open my cargo doors. Yeah, seriously, Mark, I appreciate it. You're always here with us, man. It really means a lot that you spent your day with me as I do these crazy things. But, hey, you know what? That's part of flight simming. That's why we live stream. We get to enjoy these experiences along with you guys, our viewers, and it really makes for some funny content, to say the least. So, hold on. Let me adjust this microphone. Boom. There we go. But, yeah, you know what? The aircraft is definitely doing better. Keep in mind, this is what, week 1 since its initial release, so we got to give the team over at Synaptic and iniBuilds benefit of the doubt. However, I still argue that this should have been maybe held back a little bit further until they did some further testing, but I get it. This plane's been in development for 5 years. They've been announcing it now for years. I remember when they were talking about it and teasing it last year at the Flight Sim Expo, and, well, it's finally here. But is it perfect? No, not quite there yet, but we'll see, guys. Queen of the Sky, Miss Nadia. Again, thank you so much for your love and your support here with us today. It really means the world to me, and that you guys are watching all the way from Australia. Fun fact, back when this channel started, this was mostly on Facebook. My partner in crime, Captain Flacco, he used to do a lot of live streaming on Facebook in Flight Sim 2020, and a lot of our initial followers to this day are from New Zealand and Australia. So glad to see you here as well, and thank you again for your support, for donating. Really, we don't need that, but we really appreciate you guys and Mr. Alderson. Flacco just being a fool and donating it to himself, essentially. So, again, guys, thank you so much. But just covering this. Oh, Mr. Alderson saying, is Orbx the only FS 2024 third-party offering for Atlanta? No, sir. Let me Google that real quick. I forget who made the other one that I had. MSS 2024 KATL scenery. Imagine Sim. That's the other people that I used to use. Yeah, Imagine Sim. That's who I had previously, and it was pretty good. But Orbx stepped it up a notch. It definitely looks better, but keep in mind that's also going to demand a lot more from your resources, right? Your hardware, and it's going to make it even tougher, especially with this airplane, which again is still maturing, still evolving, doing better, but still a ways out from being perfect. Guys, another debrief point. I take full blame. I did not know how to properly configure my course for that final approach course. However, I did read the chat, and I saw a few of you guys mentioning that there's been issues with the aircraft or the sim recognizing localizers. I've never landed on runway 28 in the sim in Atlanta before. I'm usually on 26 right. That's my go-to runway. And so this was a first for me, so I've never had to try and capture that localizer on runway 28. So maybe it's a known issue, and I'm just completely unaware, but that was my fault. I didn't know how to properly configure the aircraft for that approach. Nevertheless, we made it down until we hit that inevitable pot or crater in the middle of the runway, and we somehow managed to recover, which means I just slewed the aircraft, recovered, and found our way here to gate D24. And again, ignore the GSX misconnection with the gate and the aircraft. That's on me. I have to revisit that profile. But yeah, guys, it's been fun.
Deck, baggage loading complete.
That's loud. Thank you, sir. Get off my airplane. Oh, we need a lap service. Please come back and do a lap service immediately. especially after that landing. My passengers are definitely going to need a laugh because that was terrifying. But yeah, guys, not much more to report. You guys typically know that over the weekends, I unfortunately have to go and be an adult and work. So I will not be streaming maybe till like Monday, Tuesday. We do have some videos that we have to work on in the background. Again, we're featuring the Next Level Flight Seat Pro that they sent to us. Captain Flacco has the Flight Sim Edition seat. Big shout out, big thanks to them as well. Before I get off the air, I do have something I gotta do. Let's go find me something. Let's see. I'm over here looking through some emails. I'll update it later. You know what? I'm not going to spend time here looking for this, guys. But we do have a link, an affiliate link for Next Level Racing. If you guys are looking to make a purchase, it does help us a little bit, but it's also going to save you some cash using our very own code. I'll provide that into the comments after I get off the air here, so you guys can revisit that if you like. Alpha saying, what? No stream? I'm done. Kidding. Enjoy the streams, man. VFR or VFD saying, we just picked up another pilot at TFSC. Hey, there we go. Again, guys, closing thought. TFSC executive, we are our very own virtual airline through JetCard. So if you are looking for a fun time, VFD Sim, aka Trucking Dad, he is our chief pilot. He's handling all of that fun stuff behind the scenes. And unfortunately, I can't pay him. I wish I could for his services to our executive airline. So once again, TFSC, Tango Foxtrot Sierra Charlie Executive, call sign Mako. We are hiring. We're offering 30% payout to pilots to come do some flying with us. We've got the Citation 10, Sovereign, Falcon 50, Lear 35, Pilatus PC-12, TBM, and a Lear 35. I think I already said that. So yeah, we're alive and breathing. We're doing flights weekly. Our pilots are putting in the work, guys. It's been fun. And what else can I say? Yeah, come find us on JetCard. Again, TFSC. Our three-letter identifier is Tango Foxtrot Sierra, and you'll hear us with our call sign Mako. Custom liveries by Hughes. Planes look sick. They look great. And we are looking to grow and just continue having fun. All right, guys. Not much more to say. Again, big thanks to Moza. We've been using their AB6 force feedback base now for quite some time. I've also got their AY210 base and yoke setup, the MFY. And we should be receiving their AY90 base here by tomorrow, if memory serves me correct. So we've got some more videos coming, more Moza goodies that they delivered to us over the past couple of days, and we have a busy workload. We're also going to do a dedicated video for this next level racing rig or flight sim rig. And yeah, also Sim Gaming Expo, Schaumburg, Illinois, September 18th through the 20th, I believe. I can have the dates messed up. Look them up, guys. Sim Gaming Expo. We are going. We're going to be there as official media partners. We're going to be filming the event. We're going to be doing some fun stuff, and we're also going to be racing and flying. A lot of flight sim people coming over this year. So, guys, come and check us out. If you've got the time, you can afford it. Come and check us out. We'd love to meet you guys in person. Anyways, guys, I got to get off the air. Got things I got to do around the house now and get ready for my work week. This is Captain Gonzo checking out with that Flight Sim channel. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support again. To all of you guys on the chat, and we look forward to talking to you very, very soon. So stay safe, y'all.